Here we go, neutron decay cosmology one more time. Just because, how is this not so obvious? Okay, I know that sounds really egomaniacal and whatever, but I think it's just, there was a couple of facts that have been overlooked or things, and they just weren't put together. That's all, okay? So, very simple. Even in Big Bang cosmology, everything starts with hydrogen. Let's call this a hydrogen, right? That's why it's so big. It's hydrogen out in space. Takes up about a cubic meter. Okay? So this hydrogen starts to fall toward gravity and get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And let's just say at some point here, it's actually like, it's not hydrogen gas anymore. It's hit a star and been incorporated, and it's a plasma, and all of a sudden it's like helium, and then all the other elements, right? This is just getting more and more dense. There's the hydrogen. It became captured into a nucleus. Now it's a nucleon. Okay? And then it's a larger and larger nucleon until it's neutronium, because it's basically one large thing. Then there's electron recapture because of high gravitational force. So even if you were a proton with your electron hanging out, eventually you become a neutron. So at this point, at the event horizon, everything is a neutron. All matter has become a neutron because of the high gravitational field. This is why there are neutrons in nuclei, and this is why they decay, because strong force is actually a misinterpreted gravity. It's just that quantum mechanics doesn't know how to handle gravity, so it doesn't know what to do with it. Here we go. There's the gravity. Let's turn this into neutronium. This is all neutrons, all neutrons, all neutrons. Now it hits the event horizon, which means it's everywhere and at the same time. It's all times, if there was time, at the same time. Only time is a compact dimension. So it's there. It's all places. The easiest place to emerge is wherever the energy density is the lowest. Otherwise, you have to climb that energy density. Like here, this is the highest energy density situation possible, right here at the event horizon, right? Matter, gravity, everything is at the absolute limit. So the easiest place to escape is wherever there's nothing. So you emerge as a neutron where there's nothing, in a deep void someplace, where space is actually getting stretched apart constantly, being pulled by the gravity of the filament areas where galaxies, etc. are. This is a deep, deep void. There's nothing here. What there is neutrons, which after 14 minutes, decays into amorphous atomic hydrogen, a proton, an electron, and a neutrino, antineutrino, because it uncharged. The charge came off of it, so it's an antineutrino. Neutrinos put charge on. Antineutrinos come with charging going off. But anyways, there's a proton and an electron. Oh, atomic hydrogen in the deep void. One for one, a neutron falls through, a neutron falls out of space. This means that we have critical density maintenance at all times. This is a topological solution to critical density maintenance. It's not complicated. It's very simple. It's like you fall through and a grain falls through here, and that grain expands up to 1 cubic meter because that's the way it goes. Then it happens again, and this is just a continuous flow. Constantly there are hydrogen atoms falling in space. Constantly there are neutrons falling through the event horizon. It's cyclic cosmology, but this entire process happens over a single Planck second, because time is a compact dimension and there's only one Planck second. This is why nobody gets to move around in time. Neutron decay cosmology. One more time. I know, but what can I say? I'm just repeating myself because it is what it is.